we have made it to part 5 of the sketchbook tours. I have never filmed a series before, so thank you all for watching. This is my most current sketchbook. It's only halfway filled, and I've shared a lot of the pages on Instagram recently, but I still think this is fun, so let's do it. I want to kick things off with probably my favorite page in here, my little nature stamp collection. Pretty sure this took me weeks. And I'm so bummed that I used Sharpie on the page before and it bled through. Heartbreaking, but still my favorite. I think there's going to be a lot of nature themed pieces in here, and I've realized in the past year or so that nature is probably one of my biggest inspirations for my art, so it makes sense. Here is an Inktober I did in 2024. Obviously we are in 2026 now, so a lot of time has passed to only get, halfway through this sketchbook, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, what is this? Oh, I was in the middle of doing real stamp collecting. Now I can see it in here. I have 2, but the other half is still the Inktober, but I was just collecting real stamps in here that I thought were pretty. I made a digital version of this, the Moon Motel sign. It's a spooky, abandoned hotel. Used to drive past it all the time, and it always was just so cool. I'll share the digital version of it too. So this we're moving into 2025. I did some quick sketches, but also a little collage going back to some of my roots there. I've said before, I kind of like doing a bunch of little drawings and filling them on a page, similar to the Inktober one, but also these florals. It just makes things so much less intimidating when you're not trying to fill the page with one big image, but a bunch of little ones. It's a creative hack, I swear. Here is a loon, a duck, and a goose. Okay, so I lied. This might be my favorite page. It's inspired from my trip to Italy last year. That was a special one. So this is inspiration from a bunch of different photos I took over the time, and yeah, love this page. Going back to little sketches to fill the page. Here's a little camping theme one. It was also inspired by some of the Inktober versions that I did. I ended up using them again. Some more florals. So obviously there's still half a sketchbook left, and I've been on this one for almost 2 years now. I'm not getting mad at myself for it though, and especially since starting this art page, I have not made more art in a span of a year in, I think, my whole life. So this is still a win for me, and now I just get to show you more pages as I do them. So thank you all. That's the end of the sketchbook tours. Hope you enjoyed.